Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page about common sense. I try to keep it down under the nitty gritty, under 10 minutes. And if it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very, very, very important. And not important to liberals, libertards, people who believe in God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT, people who are emotional, EDBs, NPCs, people who just fit in with everybody else, people who just are monotone. You got a dull-ass voice, dog. You got a dull-ass voice. You got to be animated. You got to be animated. You got to be animated. I'm sorry. It's just that when I talk to people who just have this monotone voice, okay, about themselves, and they're not animated in any kind of way, to me, they have a low personality type, okay? It's just me, okay? You know, I don't really associate myself with people who are lowly animated. I actually get on their nerves. But that's the problem. That's the pattern with me, with people who are non-animated versus animated people. You can make a video about it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. But this video is not about that. So if you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast, you put it down below. This is all unscripted and factual, common sensely, dark psychology, okay? But of course, since I'm the only devil on the internet, okay, you know, pitchforks and all, people like, oh, he's a pedophile, he's dark. I love it, I love it, I love it. There's a way of using that dark energy to produce something. And that's what this video is about. How to use, you guys have to start doing this. It's mainly for you guys, because women, they don't need to use this psychology at all. They just use their sexuality, you know. But for you guys, you're going to have to do this one particular thing. As I said before, you always test the subject out, okay? The person that you're dealing with. When you start relationships, you got to be upfront. If you're alpha, you're upfront, right? You got to be funny. You got to be intelligent. And you got to be into polygyny and all sorts of things that alpha is supposed to do. But most of you guys aren't, okay? But when you deal with a woman in particular, you're going to have to do this one thing. And there's many things to do, but I'm just talking about this one thing. This thing is big. It's huge. It's huge. It's fucking huge, man. It's fucking huge. As cringy as I am, I'm factual and common sensely. And I'm not arrogant because you don't know me. You don't know me, motherfucker. A lot of people don't see me as arrogant when they see me in person. They just don't. But on the YouTube, yes. So let's say you in a relationship, okay? Before you fuck her, because I know most of you are going to simp and you're not going to care if she's a virgin or not. You fuck her, you know, you fall in love. I guess you are done for because you're pussy whipped. If you're not pussy whipped and you really don't care about the relationship and you ain't care about the relationship by 50% because her sexuality is not really that good, okay? You can test her if you want, you know? If you want to really know if a female is really down for you, you're going to have to test her and get her angry. Get angry, Kenshin. Y'all don't know the invincible swordsman, Kenshin Himura? Batosai the Manslayer? He was taught by his master, Sejiro the 13th, who can cut through steel and stone. You can't stop that. He cut through you. As soon as you stick your sword up, you're done. It's no defense. You got to get out the way. As a matter of fact, there was someone more skillful than Kenshin Himura. His name is Sergio. Okay, heavenly sword, but nobody really talks about him because he's the only one that pretty much got away scot-free without getting his ass smashed. Because he was that fast, he can see the blade. But when you deal with psychology with women, you have to do psychology with everybody. It keeps you safe, keeps you paranoid, keeps you on your toes, okay? Well, you should be paranoid by 80%. And if you're paranoid by any less, then you might have problems in your life because you're socializing too much. I'll miss on the YouTube. But if you're dealing with a female, you're going to have to test her and get her upset on purpose as a joke, okay? You're going to have to see. When people get upset, they tend to spill the beans about who they are and how they feel about you on the inside. Okay, you know, so you deal with someone, you say something derogatory, you say a name, get them upset, get them upset, get them Kenshin, you know, get them upset. Now, I had trolls try to get me upset. But I know they wasn't using psychology. They was actually not liking me. They was doing that not to test me. But I'd be telling them stop it because I'll cut you off. Okay, you know, if a female would tell you I cut you off, that hurt my feelings. And you have to apologize. You have to apologize because they couldn't take it. But you have to understand if a female automatically in her mind just wants to respond,
Okay, you can hear everything she has to say. Yeah, good point, right? Everything. She's not saying it hurts me when you say that to me. She's not saying you shouldn't say that. We cannot continue talking to each other if you want to talk to me with that tone. Okay. If she says you're disrespecting me and I don't like it, you should stop. Okay, because she don't like it. But once a female responds back to you, I feel that if a female has to respond back to a man in anger after he showed his anger to her, she don't care about that man. If she's not in a mode of being humble, like, my dear, what happened? What did I do? Like, why are you saying that to me? Right? You ask questions. Asking questions is the key of humbleness. It's the key of humbleness is to ask questions. You must humble yourself. If you want to assume and think, cool, you can assume and think of it personally, but you never put that out there. This person is this. If you, as soon as you make a judgment, some other person who has the contagious disease to look at another person will do the same thing you did, and then you'll gather a following. A cancel culture full of EDBs, emotional douchebags, because they don't know no facts. They just going on what you said, and this is contagious. It's contagious. But you have to make everybody upset. You have to be yourself. But when you make them upset, you're doing it on purpose to see what their reaction is. You're trying to get a reaction out of them. And there's different types of reactions that you must play into so you can understand how that person feels about you. Especially, I say you're fat. Okay. Now, if she's thin and you just say she's fat, you know that's a lie. Okay. But she may get highly upset and say to you, you have a small dick. Which you know goddamn well you don't have a small dick. But if she has to fight back, no matter what the reason is, then if she fights back, I said, she's tick for tack, okay? That woman does not really care about you. So how does a combative, strong woman say something to fight back? She can say, why did you say that, my dear? That really hurt my feelings. Now, if a female says that, then that means you was just joking. I was just joking. I just wanted to see what you had to say. You tell her that. You apologize. I just want to see. Then you would know that the female's more humble. She got hurt. Her feelings got hurt. But she responded to you with kindness and humbleness. She asked the question, why would you say that to me? That kind of hurt. Oh, I was joking around, baby. But don't keep doing it. But sometimes you may have to do it once or twice, okay? Later down the line. But don't do it back to back. Because you'll think you're fucking with her and shit, You just have to do this. You have to do this. The faster she responds back, you bitch. When she responds back, in that moment, she already has anger for you. She already had it built up. Understand the psychology here. When someone has a built up amount of pressure, and the only way to pop it is to say something to pop it. But you don't know that unless you do that. But that's it. That's all I really want to say, guys, because I've gotten a lot of people out of my life simply because I said some derogatory thing about them, which is factual and true. And sometimes I'll make up little lies, okay? Just the derogatory, even not true. You can go multitudes of ways to find out where their anger is placed. Because if you don't find out, that's on you because you was already told. You might need to tell a lie, a derogatory lie. For people basically in general, and also those people who are close to you. If you do this, you will find out. The faster a person wants to attack because you have said something to them, that person really has no feelings. They don't have no feelings for you, dog. If they really have feelings for you, like, why you said that, dog, man? That was kind of messed up, man. Then you can say what the appropriate thing is appropriately said. I'm just fucking with you, man. Just fucking with you. See? But when it comes down to someone responding back immediately, look at Will Smith. We just saw what happened to fucking Chris Rock. He stood his ground. He knew that he had the capability mentally with his words to fight back with the physicalities of that foolish barbarian. A foolish heathen he is. Because there's a lot of heathens out there. They need to react. They have to say something to somebody to do something to you. Trust me on this. You don't want to be in Will Smith's shoes now, because that's karma for his ass. Okay? But other than that, that's what I wanted to say. You got to say things. Lots of people don't know how to fight words with words. They don't know how to do that. So what they'll do, they'll still go to a comedian place and get offended. Like, to me, I didn't think it was offensive when Kramer was saying nigger, 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 nigger. He was just joking around. I saw the damn skit. He was like nigger, nigger. But nobody's going after Quentin Tarantino for his movies where he said nigger 1,000 times in the movie. But people would take things and they twist it and they get hurt. And then they want to do cancel culture because they're in the wrong place at the wrong time. If you're watching a movie, then it's okay. No. Cancel culture has already canceled out a lot of products on the shelves. Uncle Ben's, okay? Aunt Your Mama Rice, okay? All sorts of fucking racist things that they see. They look at it and then they can do that to movies too now. They can boycott the movies too. But as soon as they start doing these things, and the people who don't believe in freedom of speech don't stand up for this freedom, it's going to affect them. As the cancel culture will cancel themselves, okay? You can't do that in America. This is the only country where you can say things what you want to say. Don't go to their country. Their country's not free. But I digress here. My point is here, you have to sometimes say stuff to get someone's reaction. And that's what I do to a certain degree for certain people, especially on YouTube and everywhere else. And when people react, they share because they care. Even if they don't seem to care at all. They care enough to say something that's derogatory, not true at all. Okay, but that's what they did with Donald Trump, dog. That's why I keep telling people, stop talking about Donald Trump. He's going to win. Even though he lost, you get him out of there, but there's going to be some shit. He's not stupid. Donald Trump is not stupid, okay? And if you keep talking about him, and then you got the violence running in, and people don't like Donald Trump because of grab him by the pussy, which is the hardest shit I ever heard him say, which is true. He grab him by the pussy. That's what most of them want. Yeah, that's a fact, man. Yeah. That's the most alpha shit I've ever heard. And other than that, that's it. That's all I really want to say. You're going to have to use psychology, guys, and start using your words. Do not attack, okay? Do not go to the violence. Frame the motherfucker, defame people's character, because that's what makes you weak. And it's going to backfire on you, because you're going to try to keep doing it over and over again. But if you're in a relationship, you're going to have to use your words to break things down and to find out what is really there. If you want to be psychic, you do this. You do this. Well, this is why it's important to make women upset when you're in a relationship, especially if you're not pussy whipped, okay? Like a lot of guys get pussy whipped. They do stupid things like Will Smith, and then they get their ass either killed or sued, or they lose their career reputation. Because I said it before, he lost his career instantly as soon as he smacked. As soon as he made that smacked. That's a disrespect to Chris Rock. That's his job, okay? No one deserves to be hit. No violence should be taken against anyone, no matter what they see. Even the KKK. The KKK want to take off their mask, however. Okay? You can say whatever you want to say. Okay, because that's the problem. Don't be a pussy when you say shit. Don't wear a mask. Don't do that. And then you say derogatory things. You're going to get caught. You cannot do that these days, especially in America. Racism still do exist, though. But other than that, that's all I really got to say, guys. I love you all, but hit the interview. And I'm not your average man. I'm not. Who the fuck will follow me? That's me being alpha. I'm being myself. Some people look down on me. I don't give a fuck. Okay, because I can say what I want to say? You telling me I'm not alpha because I'm saying what I want to say? And doing what I want to do? Peace.